Welcome to the hot new show, Newly Chefs.
I don't like you watching me. This is no good.
And she's going to say the same.
Jess, can you please tell me what Cait's weeknight easy dinner meal is?
Cait would make what she calls a sausage smash. She'll boil some sausages and a tray of veg and then bake it in the oven. Delicious. Either like with potatoes or we have it with rice. And then some chili oil and nice.
My one that I cook is probably like a tray bake with just like very lazily chopped up veg and sausage. And then depending on my mood, like maybe some rice, but realistically also just the tray bake.
What's Jess's favorite dish that you make?
Probably, or maybe chow and mushi and custard.
My favorite thing that Cait makes me for dinner is there's this egg custard that she makes. Normally it's meant to have dashi, but she just does it with like chicken or beef stock or whatever stock we have lying around, with some rice and veg and some pork chop and chili oil. It's really delicious and healthy.
What is your biggest pet peeve when dining out?
My biggest pet peeve when dining out is if I'm ordering like some food from the server and the server's like, are you sure you want that? It really grinds my gears.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
Yeah.
Jess's is when like people comment on what she ordered, because sometimes she'll order something and somebody will be like, ooh, actually you should have this instead, or like, ooh, like I think that is her pet peeve, like any opinion about what she ordered, because like to be fair, like you would hope everything on the menu is worth ordering.
What is your favorite junk food?
My favorite junk food is definitely chips.
What's Cait's favorite junk food?
Popcorn.
What's Cait's favorite egg dish?
Cait likes shakshuka.
Fuck, why is it so hard? Probably chow and mushi. It just the results are like, yeah, chow and mushi.
What is your favorite chef, kitchen-inspired movie?
My favorite chef kitchen inspired movie is Chef.
Jess's is Chef.
What food do you find most off-putting?
What food do I find the most off-putting? I hate fat. That's probably like a crazy thing for a chef to say. If you get like, say on a pork chop you have fat, or pork belly, or like even on a steak, I can't eat it. It makes me want to yak.
I think Jess's is like animal fat, like ribeye or like a pork chop. If there's like a fatty bit, that wigs her out.
Who is the head chef and who is the sous chef?
Cait likes to think she's the head chef, but I'm the head chef.
And I'm the sous chef. I might be like the commie chef, dishwasher.
The most famous person you have ever cooked for?
Jess has cooked for a lot more famous people than me because she worked at Babington for longer, and that's where a lot of famous people go because it's like a private members club. I don't know if she actually cooked for them, but I think she made a pizza for Jay-Z and Beyonce. I think she got in trouble for getting starstruck when Gordon Ramsay and maybe like Elton John came in, and she got like sent down to like the prep kitchen because she was acting ridiculous.
Who is the most famous person you have ever cooked for?
Oh, this is a good question. I've cooked for a lot of famous people.
No way.
The biggest one I got really starstruck was Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Are you serious?
Serious.
No way. That's incredible.
Serious.
What's the first meal you cooked for Cait?
The first time we ate a meal that I cooked, we were at my apartment with a few friends, and I made us like these Thai chicken burger things.
I'm pretty sure Jess made burgers in her tiny little apartment for her roommate and me, and I think we're all hungover and Jess made burgers. I'm pretty sure.
Would your partner rather watch Masterchef or Chef's Table?
I think I would prefer to watch Chef's Table.
Cait would want to watch Chef's Table and would never ever want to watch any, any silly kind of cooking show.
What's your favorite Canadian ingredient?
Probably maple syrup. Yeah, it's like the most Canadian thing. It's also just delicious, obviously. Maple syrup, yeah. And I bet you Jess said the same thing.
Maple syrup. Maple syrup.
What's worse, not enough acidity or not enough fat?
That's really hard. It's like saying, what would you rather, like, have your leg cut off or your arm cut off? Like, they're both so necessary. I think not enough fat, but I think She would say acidity.
This is funny, like when I say I don't like fat, I mean like the fat on kind of meat, but I would say for this more fat than acidity.
What's one thing your partner sucks at cooking?
I don't know if we've ever had this conversation, but Jess consistently undercooks potatoes. Not to a weird degree, but like almost always slightly undercooked. I think it's just pure impatience. She's like, fuck it, we're having dinner, whether these potatoes are cooked or not, which is valid.
I don't know the answer. She's not very good at pastry.
I don't know, I suck at baking. Jess is the only one who ever does any baking anywhere near our home or in our career, so I think that's a pretty obvious blind spot for me.
Game over.
See you next time, maybe, or maybe we'll both have our own YouTube channels and be completely estranged from one another by the next episode. Tune in, find out.
See you next time.